Hello and welcome to another recording session. Get ready to wake up. Let's go and just set everything in motion. Beautiful extensions of ourselves across Mars at this point. Kind of ignoring Noctis is more than I wanted to, but we will be obviously coming down or across as we identify more and more resources worth exploiting. Can already see some deeper mines here for aluminum and stuff. We aren't exploiting this aluminum mine for some reason. Don't know why that is. Or this iron one. Did I miss them earlier? Or was I just focused on other things? So we'll go ahead and queue those up right away. Too close. Okay. So we built this workers hub before we had identified this deposit. It only has 1,000 iron in it, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's look at our distribution network again. Lots of construction happening over here. I thought that I had added more drone hubs, but apparently I have not added nearly enough. 52 out of 52. Okay. So worker hub here. And maybe even another. Yeah, we can do here. It's fine. So this is pretty solid though. Mahavale. And what I want to do is maybe like get our eyes set towards something fun. Like biotech. How soon can you get oxygen releasing plants, cyanobacteria, bioengineered lichen. Lichen sounds like fun. But water supply network. Water treatment plant. So that it can be stripped by water. Oh, very cool. Very cool. So basically like irrigation. So in that case, how do we get water? Aerobic ice asteroid. And engineering. Alright, I would like to get our eyes set towards water. I'd love to start getting some terraform going, like as far as like physically changing the landscape. Also, if we look at like our biomes, you can see here that like we have the different temperate deserts and tropical deserts. In here, apparently, is warm enough. Let's hit the temperature setting. This is warm enough in here. These like deeper pockets. I don't know why it's so much warmer close to like the earth as opposed to up in the mountains, but that's a phenomena in real life. If you go up in the top of Everest, it's snow, so I guess down in the trenches is warm, but that's pretty cool. It's some places could, and that's basically what it's telling you: suitable temperature for plants but not enough humidity. And then we would also need like lichen or something that we could plant or seed. We don't want to bring water in too quickly either, because we don't want to flood. Like a lot of these northern things we're not actually going to be able to access as the water comes in, which is a little bit of a downer. What is this? Phoenix Mars lander. Abandoned colony. Just looking at the things that we won't be able to get. Abandoned Martian, something. Okay, just generic stuff. Really, it's just the ones up here at the top that I know we're not going to get to in time. But the Phoenix Mars lander. Search water, history of water on Mars. Cool. Very cool. Let's, the Smut Valley. Smut Valley, let's go. Also, how do I get this off my screen? Okay. How far out can we go? Let's get optimal. Let's get this ice thing available. And you know what? While that's working, actually, I guess we're still putting up the heat, aren't we? Let's double check. We do have available spaceports. So landing site, we do like those. They are helpful. And then also we could unlock a sector. Apparently we can't do the asteroid again, which is a bit annoying. I thought that would be fine, but apparently you only need the one. Total temperature. So what is this? Base temperature. Oh, okay. The base temperature is going up and down. The CO2 is giving us temperature, and the greenhouse gas is giving us temperature. That's an interesting way of breaking it down. So this is when we introduce that GHG asteroid, aero-braked asteroid. And you can see that, like, we literally came from, like, 50 degrees up to, like, 30-something degrees from that alone. That's a ton of GHG that we brought in with that asteroid. Very cool. Oh, look, there's even... Oh, a sandstorm. There's enough atmosphere, maybe, that we can actually do that. So how are we going to get this to go up? With the heat, the regolith melts, which, I mean, there used to be white, remember? Little white caps on the top and the bottom here. You can see here that, like, the regolith is now gone. That CO2 crust to the planet is no longer. You could build right on the pole. Wouldn't that be fun? Just drop the landing site there. But no, we really want to keep expanding into here, and I think the best way of doing that would maybe to do a big jump all the way out to here, and then just start giving her... Oh, you can build level 1 or level 2 mines now. Okay. Hopefully I did level 1 for all of these, or we are going to run into trouble. Alright, so that's very cool. We need a worker hub. Probably another worker hub. And then probably a solar farm. And another... a wind farm is fine. And that's going to connect all of this up. Very, very good. Get a mine here. And then we are going to come across... So, power, solar farm, as far as we can go. I want to connect up top. So that's what we're going to do, because we definitely want this Viking lander. That seems fun. And then I think that looks like it's going to connect both. I don't think it looks like. I know it looks like. It's gonna work, baby. And then there we go. So there's a connection. So this rover's gonna do a lot of work connecting and building a lot of things over here. And we have something to connect to. And basically every time we drop a rover, because you're scanning and finding a little bit more resources and stuff, yeah, you're just basically guaranteed to create another hub, which is quite nice. Rubble. Okay, let's fix those. Ultramine. Oh, there's some more small ones. Let's take another peek at our scanning. See, it's going pretty well. This is a huge ridge of resources, and then the clumps over here. This area here is going to be very fruitful, it would seem. Let's go ahead and ask for more projects, rather. And we're going to get more landing sites. We can actually queue up 2 of them right now. And you know what? Because here we have all the resources we need to create drones, and we have a food manufacturing location, I think that as far as core buildings are concerned, we want to build a spaceport in here once we finish our space technology. Because then we'll have more locations where we can launch space projects without needing to bring all of these resources down into this original core. Wow, we really took a beating from some asteroids. But we've got lots of redundancy. Oh, wow. A lot of a beating. So we just queued up a lot of fixing. Why are you... Oh, you're out of maintenance. That's unfortunate. Oh, because the maintenance is blown up. I was like, why don't I have a maintenance covering you? And if we zoom in, all of these are good roads, kind of connecting all these locations. Okay, arguably, if this road is going to go as far as it's going, we should have it upgraded. And... okay, we don't mind this. Some connectivity. What are we going to do with this landing site? We don't have to throw it down, but... like, obviously... ooh, Columbus Fission Plant Research. Let's go. Sound of an old classics like Baby Come With Me to the Moon, Star Machine. Cool. It's the 70th time this week I've heard You're My World, Honey. Can't stand it anymore. Wow. Cool, cool. So when they... are they abandoning the facility when it's complete? Like... also, look at these district breakdowns. That's kind of fun. And you can see how many resources are in the district. That's kind of neat. I don't like that they both chose the same, but like basically you can see when I click down here, like look at all these materials, right? So much of these produced goods are down in this one area. And that's fine. It's just like, it's just a lot. Let's get this map mode off. This is not hooked up because you need to do a level 2 mine to do it, but we have those now. Speaking of which, we can start hooking up some of these other level 2 mines. Yep. Actually, I think it's easiest to spot them with this, because then you can go, oh, look, right there, ice mine. We don't have advanced drilling for that, though. Apparently, for that, we do. Mine. Okay, but when you're in this mode, you can't do the easy click and build. You have to do them here. Annoying. So this gives us access to a tremendous amount of resources. And we'll just build it all, basically. We're not really that worried about resources. We kind of feel as though we have an infinite amount. I would be expanding this way, but there's no points of interest yet. This is pretty grand over here. What if I do maintenance facility and we have a quick peek? What do we need? We need one here. Then we're gonna need one here. And sorry, I'm looking at the scanner map right now, but that's because I want to put a scanner down. And then we can look at the normal map again. So I just dropped one there. And this isn't a flood zone, so eventually all of these structures will have to be abandoned. But, you know, c'est la vie. Research outpost in there. And keep this road going. Honestly, maybe we want to unlock this next area here. Just because we've kind of expanded into it. And there's 2 points of interest so close. Let's look. We're still working on our active projects. Okay. Because I queued up 2 more landing sites, which is quite a bit, I will admit. But fine by me. I just can't expand how I want to with them. Our building limit, we still have another couple hundred buildings. Do we want to connect? I really do like being around Noctis. Like, I really want to be. Especially if this, like, Lake Marineris is where it's going to be happening. Let's just send something down here. It's fine. Dig. Dig. Oh, I guess I should have gone somewhere that we hadn't explored yet. Because that doesn't look like it added a bunch of new resources to the map. Core. Workers hub. Solar. Ice asteroid, please. Power. Wind farm, sure. And workers hub. It's kind of sad that we need so many workers hubs to do any of these connections, but c'est la vie. It's kind of like our highway. It's how we get around. And that's going to do a lot for us. That's going to get us, well, pretty far. Look at the scanning. Yeah, had I just dropped it here and pushed a little bit further. Even here, perhaps? Okay. We already have a good road to here. So I think that I'm happy to tell it to good road me all the way to there. And this is going to give us nice, efficient grass. I really know that in engineering, Hyperloop, like that's the good stuff. Thermal plant. I wonder if that would really help too, right? GHG producing factories and stuff. In advanced factories, it doesn't look like there's any new types of factories. And I'm not worried about the production levels of my factories right now. I don't know. Maybe the steel. The production is at 7.9 out of 8.4. But the efficiency of it isn't necessarily there. Especially when we do these big, like, road projects and stuff. We have a stockpile in every zone, right? We have a couple here. I guess we're gonna need a stockpile in this zone as well. Just trying to not overdo the hubs, but like also we know we need them over here. And then we have the maintenance places all lined up. Okay, so that's great. Let's look at our network. Red, 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 all along the new construction. This area here is very much busy bee. Then our core is pretty happy. And then, again, new construction down this way. This worker isn't really helping. But it's because we're only using this one road. And all these other roads are being built. I don't know what's going on with one of these facilities. Like, these roads aren't actually placed yet. Something happened when I first laid it down. See, it's like not... Which one? Is it this one? This not building? Oh, they're not building because they're in between locations that aren't built yet. I see. Yeah, look at the little paver go, though. Woohoo, baby. And then we're also on ×8 speed, obviously. So, what we need down here is a scanner. Just to be closer to everything. And then we're also going to need maintenance. That's always like the easy thing for really beefing up your area, is just throwing in some maintenance. That's okay. We can do a big level drilling plant down here. And a big level 2 drilling plant there as well. Okay, so at least now we know that like our whole production capacity is being used up. Like we are absolutely cooking away here. I think we're ready to build even more. I can't build you because you are underneath this little no-no area. Right on the line. How dare you? Stage objective. Oh, wow. Okay, cool that it like kind of keeps growing out. Okay. And now the M bar is coming. What is this? O2 level. Why is it through the whole thing? Bootstrapping. Like, and this M bar has come down. Frozen CO2. Oh, okay. They want us to use all of it. That's what it was. I was like, why is the M bar coming down? But the CO2 that was frozen is now released. And now the pressure came up by like 50 from that. So now we need to find other ways of putting up the pressure. And we're in the build-up. So bootstrap build-up. Green Mars. Breathable atmosphere. Oh, power. Why are we producing consumption? Why is it showing negative? But oh yeah, look at that. 100 months. So we are just actually at the bottom of a spike that you can't tell. All right. Well, I guess we do need batteries or something. Build some more solars though, just to. I do like expanding the power network, so I don't ever have to worry when I'm building a new mine. It's kind of nice. Sure, one there, and one here. There is going to be a maintenance facility for it, don't get me wrong. And then one down here. Grand old time. They're doing a great job hauling. 63 of 66. I mean, this is grand. We really have a good production happening here. I can't wait. I'm like, power, maintenance, scanning is fun, but the temperature, baby, look at this temperature. Nice mix of like, you want to be along the equator and you want to be low altitude, and like low altitude is along the north, so it's really quite awful down here. But you could have made like this Hellas, that could really do something for you. Oh baby, and that's just for early terraforming. Obviously, it's gonna change up as things progress. Good to see our. Let's go over the last 100 years. Okay, 100 months. Like woo, just exploded in drones. Energy production has been steadily increasing with our demand. Tons of structures. And then people. There was a time where we really were losing people quite quickly. Okay. I see that we have a landing site available, which means we have a rocket available, which means we can unlock Sector 6. So far, so good. Landing site. Let's go, baby. Right here. Love it. Love it, love it. Want some more of it. So we're gonna hook up everything that we found. Gonna get the workers hub. We're gonna get a new solar plant. We're going to get a new solar plant. And honestly, we're doing so many new solar plants and stuff. Do we have a glass kiln down here? We don't really need one, I guess. And then let's look at the zone of scan, because we're going to do another bad boy here. And that's really going to get us absolutely on expansion highway. Worker hub. Ooh, how are they going to get up this mountain? Oh, okay. I haven't figured it out yet, but they are going to get to it. And we'll give you some wind farms. The wind farms are kind of crap because they all end up low energy at the same time. And I'm not really for that. Oh, big rocket. Big rock came from the sky. Alright, this is fantastic. Very good, very good. And then you're going to need a workers hub. And this one here connects so much. That is fantastic. Okay. So now we just need to put the two together. You're coming to here. You're coming to here. And then solar farm right in the center. All right, baby, let's go. So this is going to take a while to grow, but because we at least have a couple of drones over here with supplies connecting and building it out, I am looking forward to what's going to happen. So we have these mega colonies that kind of seeded it, and then we have these smaller ones that we throw down as we try and grow, and grow, which we are loving. As far as traffic, it's just, you know, as normal as it is. This area here is ready. Are we actually low on power? We're not low on power. What's going on? What's going on here, bud? You actually just don't have power. That's not good. Come on. We can do better. And are you built? You are, and you're inhabited. Interesting. Are you getting food? You are. So I guess that's fine. We can... Oh, I would do another, but we can't expand to it yet. Same problem as before. But we are near all of these ones. So come on. Let's go. Give them a couple more mines out in the distance. And really what we want to do as soon as possible is get this stuff built. And I'm not even sure that we have the materials we need to build it. Because we're missing the glass kiln. So we'll see what happens. But these are now connected to each other. Well, they are and they aren't. They are connected via road, but they're not connected via power. Oh, that's poor timing. Okay. Oh, we got another satellite up. Okay. Very cool. Thank you. Queue up a landing site, because at least that helps us grow quickly. And that means that we can build this outpost. And let's double check. I do have a scanner here. So lots of scanning is happening. A scanner is queued here. And then we'll have to throw a scanner down here as well. 8 speed, please. Because very quickly, this in-between zone is going to just get, like, scanned at distance from whatever's close. But then very quickly, they'll have to stand outward and be like, whoa, what's all here? So far, so good, though. We lost production, or we're going to lose production of this ice mine at 190. But then we just got we have the mining technology to go for the deeper mines, right? So that's fine, that's fine. I can't believe this one never got built. We just never needed the aluminum, but now that we have something near it, that's fine. We are losing structures to some pretty nasty... We have so much maintenance stuff, though, that we're kind of fine. Alright. I hit my head really hard today on the main door frame. How did everyone lived in this crap space? Wow, okay. It's a bad day in the office. Let's just say Mondays, am I right? Mondays? Okay. So glass kiln is pretty high priority because I think that you guys don't have the glass to get the power up. So by putting this on high priority, oh yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And now we're just in a good flow state. So this is actually being built. And these things along the line are being built. So we're actually, this bad boy, yeah, it's just a connecting. That's it. We're there. We're in like Flynn. This needs to be built by a rover, or is it actually done? No, it just needs to be built, I guess. Oh, baby. And there we go. So that should mean that everything's good. Everything's so good. And then these two power stations should connect everything up. I'm sorry that I'm so sleepy. It's exhausting work trying to get this planet going. I need atmosphere. I need atmosphere. How do they think you're gonna do atmosphere? This? The greenhouse gas factory? Or greenhouse gas importing? I kind of like the idea of the factory. Takes chemicals, though. The space projects are obviously, like... Well, it's kind of more convenient. It's like one and done, you spend and go. Whereas it's like the GHG factories, you have to keep, like, supplying them. Yeah, we should have done that before the ice tech. I'm not sure. Can I stop researching it? If I go here. And then I look at space. Okay, that it has the 1.5k research that we did. Good, good, good. And what's our research rate? 71. It's no joke. What we need here now is just a higher density of drone hubs so that everything can be accomplished, basically. And then a road to here. We got to keep expanding the road. I don't mind going for some of these mines, seeing as they're right there. But to supply them, we're going to need more drone hubs. Right now we have plenty of building space left, like almost another 100, but it goes quickly when we're doing these massive expansion projects. But like, look now, you can see this beautiful web of intricate, it's like a neural network. Like, it's not at all a neural network, but you know. This is rubble. Please repair it. We just need to build more iron and machine parts, is what it seems. And you've got lots of iron. So I guess it makes sense to get higher level factories. But instead, I'm going to get just a normal level 1 factory. And then we will get some level 2 mines. That's grand. All right. And just increase the density. This second hub here in Lebetis is a kind of a powerhouse. Like this first one we built up, it has everything we need. A lot of our economy was focused on extracting and bringing into it. And that's still the case for everything south of Lake Marineris. But this base here is really the powerhouse of everything above, going east. So, very, very cool. We got our different zones. Massive ones early. If I build this, and then I throw down a workers' hub... Yeah, that's going to make a nice little network. We have another landing pod, but I don't think we need to use it right away. It's not that expensive, though. Like, it uses a lot of machine parts, which is something that we are low on. But it's not that bad. We can get some more iron down here. We have tons of these raw resources. Look at all of these raw resources as they just go whoop, scoop-de-whoop. And that makes me think that, like, even, like, producing food, for instance, like, we really should be doing that here locally because we do have 2 bases. And we can have the ice mine here as well. So, like, this whole area is not going to require as much shipping now because the food can just go next door. Not that food is a problem, but, like, you know, let's not worry about it. And then parts factory requires iron, which we do have one up here, and it is not loaded up because we have an iron shortage. Because we keep building those roads, right? And the roads require iron. So, we'll just let that go. We could drop our outpost up here or something, but like those locations are already close enough. They're already close enough. I kind of like the idea of building up here on this landmass, or up on this one, just because it's cool. And we're not gonna let this one go poorly because we're gonna go silicon right away into the glass factory, and then we're gonna get the iron. The carbon is a little bit far. Oh, it did find... Oh, okay. It did find a way to get there. It struggled, though. We know that we're going to want a workers' hub in here. And we are going to want... Well, we need a steel factory as well. Where is... That's the carbon up there. Okay, so steel factory. Quite the road to get everywhere. But this is going to be good. This is going to be really good. And then a, like, solar plant, I guess. Awesome possum. So that's going to be kind of growing on its own. This area is pretty well set up, so we'll get the research outpost, and then let's start getting some good old roads. Oh, these areas have so much storage. That's what's so good about them. And then we'll go back to the ice asteroid. I just want a little bit of ice on Mars, just to like, just to get a feel for it, you know, just to see. We're low on iron, and yet I'm building out a bunch of these roads. That's fine, it's fine. A lot of places are drones. Go down to there. Okay. It looks like we didn't get those maintenance places set up. Oh, we really didn't. Neither did we up here or down here. So maintenance, maintenance, maintenance. I mean, it's a lot, but you need it. You can get away with it for a bit, but why put ourselves through that? So that's all good. I mean, these ones down here need it as well, but at one point you're like, you have to maintain your maintenance buildings, right? So it sucks when you grow and you have to build a maintenance facility for just a couple. Look at all these spots that are full of resources. I mean, to me, that means that they need a storage center to at least give them more of a halfway house. It also means that there's probably a drone up here that's overworked and sad. Oh, no, not even. I mean, still, they probably deserve another one. I do like building around these mountains. Let's have a look at that humidity again. I just want to see, like, yeah. Pew, pew, pew. Doesn't actually seem to block the wind that much. Like, there's still plenty coming off it. But, you know. It's cool. And then it just goes, wee-hoo! And then kind of just chilling in the center, eh? Interesting. What's going on? Why is there like this random bar of like it hits a wall? Definitely a glitch, right? Definitely a glitch. I mean, it's kind of mesmerizing though. Let's come back into the game. This is being built. Do I not have... What's struggling here? Oh, he's just working hard. Is he? Oh yeah, he's charging. Okay. Oh no, he's got nothing going on. Well, why aren't we building? Oh, this wasn't built. Oh, god dang. We needed that aluminum mine, because look, we need all this aluminum to build everything. So now we're going to be in a much better spot. Okay. Maintenance bad. Okay, we need more maintenance because our maintenance is not doing it. It sucks because this spot here is just completely isolated, which is fine. We knew we were doing that when we dropped it. But like, when I was like, oh crap, it's missing one resource. If that happened anywhere else, we would just bring it in. We just import, you know? So it's never a problem as long as we keep it one network. It will take a long time for UPS to ship from one side of the base to the other, but it will get there. Oh, did we finish our factories? We did. Atmosphere. you know what? Putting one down here seems kind of funky. And that needs a chemical plant. And then, hey, look, an untapped chemical vein here with a GHG factory beside it. It's in a flood zone. That seems like not what I want. The Pathfinder, yo. Was the Sojourner Pathfinder's rover. The first to do it. Let's go. Let's go. So there's lots of chemical plants around here that I can see. So let's get a couple of greenhouse gas factories. And yeah, doing it in the lowland feels dumb. But also, like, how much chemical do we have here? Like, this is down to 290. And they still need to be used to make food and stuff, right? So I think that's going to be the shtick. Oh, really? Are we not powering? That's not considered in? Wow. And that's also probably not considered in maintenance. But we'll figure that out in a minute. Whoa, plus 53. We're doing that thing again where we're at a low point, high point. Really, the wind is not that great without the batteries, it would seem. It would seem. We have ballooned up to 311 out of 350, so we aren't looking to expand like crazy right now. We're just looking to connect everything up. If we can get... Actually, I would love to get a scanner built as well. We get a scanner built, and then we get a workers hub. And then we get a workers hub. How is it going to do it? Oh, it found a way? Life always finds a way. A gigantic mountain. Oh, baby. It's cool, though. It's cool. We'll find a way. That's cool as well. We're probably going to need power in this gap, so... Bam. Bob is your uncle. I'm loving it. Let's get a spaceport. We talked about this like several episodes ago, but basically we can have additional projects run out of this area because we know everything that we need is being produced. Oh, districts. Tharsis Montes, because it's the mountains of Tharsis. The Tharsis Mountain District. Well, I'm down for it. Alright. Let's get the engineering batteries. Just to sort out those times where things get a little bit hairy. And then let's come in here and talk about demolishing some of these structures. Because they are out of resources to be harvested. What does that do to my road network? It redraws them. And then it destroyed them. That's killer. But still, it feels better to scrap than to maintain something that doesn't necessarily make sense. And right now, we're not traveling that much through these locations, but I will. Viking Lander, okay. Design system causes service disturbance when descending. Oh. A faulty command sent from Earth resulted in the interruption of communications And Viking 1 was lost until today. Is that true? Is there a failed Mars rover that didn't make it? Because of lost communication? That would be so awful after months, like years of work to get it there, thousands of dollars, sleepless nights, and then you wait 3 months for it to get to the planet and it doesn't land. Killer. Alright, we are close. What is making it come up? Mostly oxygen? No. Mostly CO2. But we are adding some GHG, and that's going to heat the planet as well. Which we are in. We are down like Donkey Kong. And that's how much does it say? M bar? U bar. Okay, so it's a very slow process. Not that I really know how much that is, to be honest, but it's absolutely fine. Are we making glass over here? Feels like we should be making glass as like a halfway point with all these locations out here. So let's go ahead, get another solar farm out here. Get a glass kiln and connect to the silicon. And then this is all at max capacity loaded. We'll put a storage center just to make sure. But really it seems like we have way more mines than we need. And I'm okay with that. Some of you may die, and that's a risk I'm willing to take. So this grid is feeling quite heavy and overloaded. And I haven't even... You know what it is, though? It's those frickin' maintenance facilities. They take 20 frickin' billion energy every time. And I need another one, is the worst part. Even though we're at max energy. Energy consumption. We still need to be building more. We'll try a wind farm as well. But really, it's all about the solars. That's good. Wind. It's kind of an energy area right now. The top of Eos Chasma. That's where we're going to put our national park. Yo, let's go. Let's go. Every time you can spot a Terraforming Mars board game reference, you know that it's a good day. Some more solar, please. Fix this mine. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is that good cheese. So what does this look like? It's just it's just pumping. It's very colorful. I actually enabled some painting. Like there's like a built-in painting mod. So I don't know if these are all gray and sad buildings before, but like I like these blues and some of those more colorful things. Space. Comet disintegration. Nitrogen rich. I'd love to add some nitrogen to this planet. It would really stabilize it. It really would. Alright, I think that'll be a thing for next time, though. Like, we have done a fantastic job. Lots of things are happening. Lots of growth again. It takes time. It really does take time to grow and grow and grow. But, you know, look at this planet. We've got minus 30, which I think is, like, where Terraforming Mars, the board game, starts. Or something like that. Like, it is pretty low. And then the pressure, we have it halfway to the next stage. Like, we're loving it. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.